Here's something big happening in Europe right now. In 2026, over 1 million jobs sit empty across the continent. Factories can't find workers. Hospitals are short on nurses. Farms and hotels need hands. So governments are opening doors that stayed shut for years. Some countries now let you enter and search for a job first. No offer needed. Today, we're counting down the 10 best European countries for Filipino families this year. For each one, we'll cover the visa, the salary, and the everyday life waiting for you there. And every single country on this list has a real path to bring your family to. Stay with us until number 1. It is the only country on this list where you can enter first and find a job later. Tell us in the comments, which country is your dream country? Number 10, Poland. Poland just made hiring foreigners much simpler. In June of last year, they dropped a rule called the labor market test. That rule used to force employers to prove no Polish worker was available first. Now for shortage jobs, that step is gone. Poland needs workers badly in healthcare, IT, and manufacturing. Doctors, nurses, welders, and electricians are all on the shortage list. The legal minimum wage for work permit holders is about 4,800 zlotys a month in 2026. That's Poland's official floor, and real jobs often pay more. Warsaw alone now hosts over 240,000 foreign workers. Processing times have dropped too, often to just a month. It's not the flashiest choice on this list. But for speed and simplicity, Poland is best for getting your foot in the European door fast. Number 9, Croatia. Croatia now hires Filipinos government to government. That means the Philippine Department of Migrant Workers deals directly with Croatian employers. No shady agencies in between. Around 16,000 Filipinos already call Croatia home. Croatia joined the Schengen zone recently, which is the group of European countries with open borders between them. That means once you're in, you can travel to nearby countries freely on your days off. Tourism is booming, so hotels, resorts, and restaurants are desperate for staff. Wages run lower than Western Europe, often 800 to 1,200 euros a month. But the cost of living is lower too, and housing is sometimes included. Approval rates for Filipino applicants have been higher here than in many Western countries. Croatia is best for a gentler first step into European life, with real government backing behind you. Number 8, Finland. Finland is famous as the world's happiest country, year after year. But here's the real reason it made our list. Finland makes it very easy to bring your husband, wife, and children with you. That's rare, and it matters if you have a family waiting back home. Finland is short on caregivers, assistant nurses, daycare teachers, and hotel staff. In 2025, the Philippines and Finland signed an agreement to protect Filipino workers there. Employers even help pay for language and cultural training before you arrive. English works fine in many workplaces, especially in IT and engineering. Finnish language classes are free for new residents too. Salaries are solid, and public benefits are generous by global standards. Winters are long and dark, so this isn't for everyone. But Finland is best for reuniting your whole family quickly, without the usual long wait. Number 7, Portugal. Portugal is regularly named one of the safest countries in Europe. Healthcare comes through a public system called the SNS, which covers all legal residents. That's the National Health Service, and it's free at the point of use. Jobs are open in hospitals, hotels, construction, and language teaching. Doctors, nurses, and pharmacists are especially needed right now. Salaries aren't the highest in Europe, often around 900 euros a month to start. But rent and daily costs are lower than in Germany or the Netherlands. You'll get almost 300 sunny days a year, which helps with the adjustment. Locals are known for being warm and welcoming to newcomers. You won't feel alone here. There is always a fellow Filipino nearby to share a meal or a story. Portugal is best if your priority is peace, safety, and a manageable cost of living, not the biggest paycheck. Number 6, Spain. Spain's minimum wage sits at about 1,260 euros a month in 2026. That's paid across 14 payments a year, meaning 2 extra bonus months are built in. Filipino workers are in demand for hospitality, elder care, domestic work, and farm work. Tech and outsourcing jobs are growing steadily too. Once you're legally employed, Spanish Social Security covers your health care, pension, and unemployment insurance. It also covers maternity and paternity leave for new parents. You'll need something called an NIE, which is simply your foreigner ID number. Every legal worker in Spain must have one. Full-time work here means a maximum of 40 hours a week by law. You also get 22 paid vacation days every year plus public holidays. Spain is best for strong labor protections and a genuinely family-friendly system. Number 5, Malta. Malta is a small English-speaking island nation in the Mediterranean Sea. That language advantage removes a huge barrier most other countries can't offer. Caregivers here can earn between 1,000 and 3,500 euros a month. In peso terms, that's roughly 64,000 to 250,000 pesos. Malta is also actively hiring cooks, waiters, machine operators, and bus drivers. To work legally, you'll need what's called a single permit. That's one combined document covering both your residence and your work rights. Philippine officials say Malta now considers our country a top hiring partner. They're even discussing a formal bilateral labor agreement for care workers. The Filipino community there is small, but genuinely close-knit. You'll find Filipino stores, Tagalog mass, and community events across the island. Malta is best for solid caregiver pay inside a tight, supportive community. Number 4, Netherlands. The Dutch have a special perk called the 30% ruling. It lets your employer pay up to 30% of your salary completely tax-free. That's a real boost to what actually lands in your bank account. To qualify as a highly skilled migrant, you'll need to clear a set salary threshold. For workers 30 and older, that's about 5,900 euros a month gross in 2026. Nursing is in especially short supply across Dutch and Nordic hospitals alike. Many of those roles operate in English, with training support included. IT professionals are also in strong demand, sometimes without needing a formal degree. This route isn't the easiest entry point on our list. But for trained professionals, the Netherlands is best for turning your skills into real money. Number 3, Italy. Right now, over 166,000 Filipinos already live in Italy. Half of them are settled around Rome and Milan alone. Italy hires through a yearly system called Decreto Flussi, or the Flow Decree, and it's simply the government's annual limit on how many foreign workers can enter. The new plan covers 2026 through 2028, authorizing close to 500,000 visas total. A dedicated portion is set aside specifically for family care workers each year. Italy's Migrant Workers Office in Rome helps verify job contracts before you travel. That step protects you from unreliable offers and unauthorized agencies. Filipino remittances from Italy already rank among the largest from any European country. Italy is best if you want the comfort of an established, welcoming community waiting for you. Number 2, Ireland. Ireland runs something called the Critical Skills Employment Permit for shortage jobs. Nursing sits right at the top of that critical skills list. Here's what makes it special. There's no labor market needs test required. Your employer doesn't have to prove no Irish nurse was available first. Even better, family reunification can begin immediately once your permit is approved. Your spouse can usually join you and work without needing a separate permit. Ireland's Public Health Service has over 7,500 healthcare vacancies open right now. Staff nurse salaries typically run between 35,000 and 50,000 euros a year. English is the everyday language, which removes a major hurdle for OFWs. After 21 months on this permit, you can apply for long-term open status. Ireland is best for a genuinely fast, family-friendly path into European healthcare work. Number 1, Germany. No other country here comes close to Germany's total demand for workers. In tech alone, Germany faces over 100,000 unfilled positions. Across the whole economy, Germany is aiming to bring in hundreds of thousands of skilled workers yearly. Here's the game changer. Germany now offers something called the Opportunity Card. It lets you enter Germany for up to 1 year to search for work, without a job offer first. For IT roles, you can even qualify for an EU Blue Card without a college degree. 3 years of solid work experience can now stand in for 1. There's also a program called GIZ Triple Win, built specifically for nurses. It gives free German language training before you even leave the Philippines. Spouses of Blue Card holders can work in Germany without any restriction at all. This pathway can lead to long-term residency and eventually permanent settlement for your whole family. Germany didn't earn the top spot by accident. It's simply the biggest door in Europe, wide open, waiting for Filipino talent in 2026. So there you have it, the 10 best European countries for Filipino families in 2026. From Poland's speed all the way to Germany's massive opportunity at number 1. Every country here needs workers. Every country here can lead to a real future for your family. Before you make any big decision, always double-check current requirements with the Department of Migrant Workers or the country's embassy. Rules and salary numbers can change during the year. If this video helped you, please hit subscribe and tap that notification bell. We're discovering the Earth, and we bring you real researched guides every single week. Tell us below, which country made your heart skip a beat? We'll see you in the next video.